Dude, I bought some new shoes, and they are the worst. They hurt my feet.
What kind are they?
New Balance.
Are you sure they're shoes?
Pretty sure.
You know those Red Wing shoes? Alex bought a pair of those, and they're fucking expensive. And they, like, wore out and, like, hurt them.
I don't know what Red... Is that a brand?
Yeah.
They're like boots.
Work boots.
They're work boots.
I bought... Did you watch Corridor? Oh, what episode was it? I think it was the Ghost Face one. They were talking about... They were doing an advertisement for shoes.
I always skip their ads.
Yeah. For some reason, I couldn't skip it, so I just ended up watching it. And it was shoes that they were giving $25 off. So I was like, why not? I've never, like, it's, like, they were, like, originally, like, $100 or something.
So now you know why not.
Right.
They feel bad.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not terrible. They have a 30-day free returns or whatever. So
30-day free shoes.
Right. Just every month get a new one.
You get a new one every 30 days.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I get them before we go to New York. They're not shitty. Because we're going to do a lot of walking.
Yeah.
So we don't have to pay more money.
Right.
Well, I am
sad
about that.
He wanted to go to New York with you.
No, he didn't.
Why would you take me with you for free?
For free. Yeah, that's why.
So everyone is on airplane, right?
Yep.
I'm
Airplane.
in my chair at home.
And do not disturb because there's a lot of buzzing and stuff that happens.
Hey, why don't you shut your mouth?
Get away from me.
Man, that's
He's
funny.
such a dick.
Yeah, but it's a funny dick.
He's a funny dick. Yeah, I laugh when I see it.
That's my porn star name. Funny dick.
It's PH.
Sounds like a stand-up comic.
All right, I got my fact here. TV magician Paul Daniels, you may have heard of him. He designed the magic tricks used in Cats and Phantom of the Opera.
Cool. I never actually made it all the way through Cats, so I'm sure those magic tricks.
The movie?
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't watch it. I tried so hard to get through that movie. Like,
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's kind of a
You
disaster.
went to the movies?
No. I remember watching this at
play?
home. And,
Oh, they
well,
recorded
yeah.
the play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
I was gonna say, I hope you didn't go and see that new movie.
Not many people did.
No. I heard about that. I did not go see it. I haven't been to see a movie in.
How old
the
are your
last
kids?
Yeah. No, the last movie I saw in theaters was Endgame.
Oh, okay. You did see that in theaters?
I did. That's the one thing that we make sure we get out to see all the time.
There you go.
Even if we got to leave the kids at home by themselves. I mean, nope. Didn't say that.
Just Endgame.
Right.
We make every screening that there is of Endgame.
Of it. Yeah.
It only lost $20 million. No big
That's
deal.
it? Yeah.
That's it.
No,
That was actually a lot less than I thought.
Well, the crowds that they pulled in were theater nerds and furries.
True.
So
True.
And people who were there just to make fun of it.
and
I would have been there. Yeah.
actual cats.
But they have no money, so right, Kat?
She ran
She's
away.
gone. We started talking about her favorite movie.
She's halfway to the theater.
She's offended.
So you guys may have noticed Ryan's not being heard because he's
Because our Ryan unit failed.
We bound and gagged him in the
Right.
corner. Shut up, Ryan.
I forgot to reboot or start charging him in the morning, so he ran out of battery.
Damn it.
Sorry. So he can't be here with us, and we don't have a replacement for him, so we're just gonna see what happens.
We're winging it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be fun.
I'll be his voice.
Hi, guys. I'm Puppet Ryan.
The puppet visual is great on this audio podcast.
Can you see how awesome I am?
Yeah. Spot on, Ryan, I'll tell you what.
Right.
Hey,
Man.
You remember that TV show?
Man, if I closed my eyes, I would definitely think Ryan was in this room right now.
So, what happened last time?
You and I got infected with something. I'll be checking that out at some point. Our characters did too.
Oh, God. What?
Oh, man.
Do I need to know something before we keep going on with this?
They have coronavirus. We have to get out of the room now.
You know, the antidote is the Corona beer, so we're good.
I got you guys these shirts that say "I got crabs" on the Adventure Awards podcast.
New merch, check it out. I mean, we fought some. Well, we ran away. Actually, we didn't fight a whole lot. This big mold swarm monster.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. And then the building collapsed, didn't it?
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
It didn't like completely collapse in, but the structure was shaken enough that it started to fall down.
Yeah.
It got away.
I almost died on the walk out.
That's true.
Yeah, what were you at? Like 6 hit points?
It was low.
Almost.
Chris is like, how do I kill you between now and resting?
One boulder dislodges from the building and rolls.
Rolls directly at Raquel. Boom! Knocks her off the edge.
Now, last week we kind of, what's the word? We kind of
Ate shit.
We kind of like guessed at what swarms were in Starfinder. What are the official rules in Starfinder for swarms?
I think it's largely the same as in Pathfinder. So you can't... Any weapon that targets a single creature does no damage. And then weapons that have like an area of effect that affect all creatures within an area, like grenades, do a little extra damage. And then there's rules like with automatic weapons that get really complicated. But largely it's the same. So you need area of effect things to really deal with swarms, which I didn't think about when we started that or ended the episode where the swarm was coalescing. Like how screwed you guys were because Rats was out of like so many spells. And then your big damage dealer with Razel and Sav.
All I have grenades and single attack items.
Yeah. So, I mean... That was like totally a
Domash would have been good once he got the supernova off.
Yeah, that would have helped. But,
Damn it, Domash.
But then swarms.
But he's dead.
Yeah,
he's dead. We just
and Ryan
decided
can't say no, he's not.
Right, exactly.
So take that, Ryan, when you don't listen to this.
But they don't have any reach, and they only do damage when at the end of their turn if you're in their space. So there was a question by. Ryan, I think, as he was like running through.
No, that was me.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As you were running through, like why you weren't taking any damage, and I think the idea is that like the swarm is made up of so many tiny creatures that they might be like biting at you or doing whatever they're doing, but it requires you to stand still for them to really do any damage to you.
Right.
So, and they have other immunities, which I haven't pulled up here at the time, but largely they're the same as they
Poison.
are. Poison.
We found out with my critical. That was wasted. Still bummed about that.
I feel like thematically with my electrostatic field, if they hit me, like if they attacked me, they should have just all withered away.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Well, because the way the electrostatic field works is when I take damage from a melee attack, it sends a jolt back at whoever hit me. So there's 1,000 little tiny fibers that are striking me. Each of those technically should, I mean, not technically, but thematically should be shocked when they touch me.
Yeah, I think Ryan explained it as like a fly zapper.
Yeah, I just have like a low level field of electricity that surrounds my body that like when I get hit discharges the electricity.
Well, and that's why I was asking like if it targets a single person or how it worked, and then I just ultimately decided like it makes sense that they do take some damage. So I actually did the half again as much damage. But I mean, it was so minimal. And then since there are thousands upon thousands of creatures, yeah, you killed some. But there's just so many in a swarm that, it basically when you defeat a swarm, they dissipate.
Right.
So.
Or a building falls on them.
Or a building falls on them.
It's true. They all got crushed.
That's the two options you have.
Oh, and then at the end of last episode, I mentioned, I think I left it in, did we level up? So, and yes, we did.
Indeed, we did.
Well, everyone except for Ryan.
Yeah.
So take that, Ryan.
That's what you get for not being here.
You're not getting any XP tonight either.
Also, Rats did leave the party.
That's true. He did.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that pans out.
I think he's halfway back to Absalom by now.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
I'm just sitting in the cockpit listening to Rush.
He's like, you know what? This saving the world crap. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't even care to have friends.
Rush even has that one song that's about a spaceship. Cygnus X1 is the name. Rush nerd.
After the black hole. Awesome. So we've got Rats who Rats is doing his sweet acrobatics to make it away across the chasm from rock to rock, gets back to the main island of Istamok, and heads back. And we've left. Yes.
We still need to talk. We need to talk about our level up.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about the level up.
I'll go first because mine is super short. I got the normal stuff, and then I got another feat. Soldier level 8 is kind of meh. I got the feat Step Up and Strike. I think 2 levels ago or last level I got the feat Step Up. So Step Up and Strike is just the improved version where not only can when a creature takes a 5-foot step away from me, I can as a reaction the Step Up lets me step up back up to it. Step Up and Strike lets me step up and attack it.
Nice.
So yeah.
So that's like taking an attack of opportunity, or it's a swift.
Yeah, it uses a reaction.
Okay.
When using the Step Up feat to follow an adjacent foe, you can move up to 10 feet. You can also either make an attack of opportunity against the foe or wait to see if the foe provokes another attack of opportunity at any point before the end of its turn. Either way, this attack of opportunity does not count toward the number of actions you can usually take each round.
So you could potentially, even though it's a reaction, you could potentially still take 2 attacks of opportunity in a round?
You only get 1 reaction.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it uses your reaction,
Yeah.
which is your attack of opportunity.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. So even if they do take the 5-foot step, I can still attack them.
Nice.
What a relentless dick.
Yeah, sounds about like Razel.
Okay, the 2 main things that really changed with me is I moved Mystic Cure from level 2, which gives me 3d8 to a level 3, so I have 5d8 on that one. And then I gained Venomous Weapon, so much like the stuff Rats can do where he like bumps up somebody's weapon, I can give it poison. So for the next 5 attacks made with that weapon, it also deals like some poison damage.
Then you can apply that to anybody else's weapon. Just
as long as it deals bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage.
Okay.
So it had to be my fists.
Yep, poison fists.
Or my tail blade.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, and I have a.
Does Seb have anything that's
His is fire and cold.
gotcha?
The Hot Pocket.
The hot pocket, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, I have a sniper
And he's
rifle.
got his suicide pistol.
Yeah.
So what do you get?
Oh, I got things.
Nice.
Did you take that one spell that you were talking about?
I don't think so.
The one where you make a motorcycle?
No, I really wanted to take it, but it's
Not very useful right
it's
now.
a 3rd level spell for something that is just cool.
Yeah.
Like
You're
not,
right.
Not super useful. So maybe when I can swap out a spell, I'll get Phantom Motorcycle.
Oh, that's so
I can't wait.
cool.
Which, yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome. So, for my level up, I got a new magic hack, which is the way technomancers can, like, change their abilities to gain additional effects out of their magic instead of just casting spells. So I took Charging Jolt, which lets me use spell slots to power batteries.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. So I can kind of, in a sense, I can kind of store up spells for later days because I have the Energize spell magic hack, which lets you expend 20 charges of a battery to power a spell.
Okay, so this gives you a way to recharge the batteries to use for spells. Okay.
Yeah.
And then isn't there a cantrip that lets you like transfer energy from
There's something like that.
Battery to battery?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
Did you have that?
No.
No.
Stupid question.
Yeah. you big dummy. And then as far as other stuff, I got the typical jam, and then I got a new level 3 spell, which I will let you guys know about when I cast it.
Ooh.
Pulling a rabbit out of the hat.
Right.
That's the spell. You just ruined it.
Oh, sorry, guys.
It's rabbit hat. Damn it.
So, Sev, Raquel, and Razel, you see rats backflipping, doing all this amazing moves, like skipping across these rocks, getting back to the mainland of his stomach. And he heads back down the route where you guys came from. Anything going on with anybody?
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to detect affliction. I'd like to see what I'm infected with.
So, casting it, you know what you're, what
Yeah.
you have, what ailment. So you know that this is a disease. Now you're trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah. Of course, I'd only roll 3. That's a 12.
A 12, and the it's based on the save DC of the.
With a successful DC 20 intelligence or wisdom check. If you're trained in life science or medicine, you can attempt a DC 20 check of that skill.
Okay, so you failed the life science.
Yeah, so
now
I
try
can
and do a
wisdom.
DC 20 wisdom. Yeah.
Oh,
There
okay,
you
that's
go.
a 21.
21,
it.
all right.
He knows exactly what it
All
is.
right.
So you were not able to identify what this creature is,
Yeah.
but you know that this was mold, and you're kind of piecing together things that you might have collected before and your research before you came out here into the vast, and you know that this is some kind of infestation.
Okay.
So
oh no, something's gonna
whatever,
come.
whatever this was has gotten inside of your
Oh,
bloodstream,
vomit.
and kind of like you might think it's like worms or something that's just going to grow inside of your body.
It's the Yukatas all over again.
And eventually, I mean, think like Alien again.
Yeah.
The Ikatas. Like, it's just going to grow and possibly give birth to this creature that you fought again. But you also, you can try to fight it off with your natural abilities. Maybe you can find somebody to help heal you.
We get a med kit. Do we have a med kit? Did we get one? No. We got a spray flesh.
Yeah, there's.
There was a spray flesh. I don't know about a med kit.
I have remove affliction or remove.
Yeah, remove affliction would get rid
Would
of
that
it.
help?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to do that, but
I don't know if it's automatic.
would I know like what would occur, or is that basically it? Like they're just going to grow. Like, would I know how bad this gets?
You know it'll eventually kill you, and then one of these things will come out of your body, which seems to be a common theme throughout this adventure so far.
Yeah.
Everybody ends up being some kind of big incubation chamber for whatever creature. It's
Man, this is a wonderful time to live. Wonderful.
All right.
Time.
So you said you have remove affliction?
Yes.
You remove impurities from a creature or object, potentially neutralizing the cursed disease. If the target is a creature, you must attempt a caster level check. It's a 1d20 plus your caster level. That's just your level, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. I guess if you were like a level 5 mystic and a level 2 soldier, it would be a level 5. It would be 5.
True.
So you caster level check of 1d20 plus your caster level for each disease. DC equals 4 plus the DC of the affliction.
Do it.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know the DC of that yet.
no.
Okay.
Why not?
Well, would she know like every single exactly what she needs to?
It says you can determine the exact type of poison or disease, so she would know what it would be called. So she would, I assume. I don't know.
Well, you know what you have to do to cure it. Is basically like without giving numbers to it is what I'm saying. Like your character wouldn't know that, but you know what to do to cure it.
So you have to cast a spell, and then roll a d20 plus your caster level, which is plus 8 right now. Good thing we leveled up right now.
I'm not going to fix this. There's no way. All right. I'm gonna do that.
My guess, it's probably like close to the DC of detect affliction. Is my guess, like around DC 20 or so. So it's 8 plus your die roll. So you have to roll a 12 or higher,
Okay.
give or take.
Remove affliction. Affliction.
Remove Ben Affleck.
Nope.
That's a 3.
That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's a total of 11.
All right, so you're casting the spell.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like it had any effect at all.
Okay. That's my last level 3 spell. When Rats gets back, I might try it at another level. Yeah, so she tries that, and you just hear her like, "Oh, well, this is fantastic. This is gross. Ew. Why me?" She's sitting down and like trying to mend herself, and you just hear her like kind of muttering with disgust, like, "This is gross." This is
You know exactly what it is.
Yeah. I'm trying to, because it was my legs that felt like the burning. I'm trying to like squeeze my legs as if that's going to help, but it's obviously not.
And Razel comes over and he's like, "So what's going on?"
Do you want the long story or short story?
Short, please.
I'm infested. I'm infested. Those nasty little creatures left their baby eggs inside of me, and now they're going to just grow and grow and grow. And it's... I tried to get rid of them, and I haven't had any luck. It's really gross. I'm very upset.
Yeah, that's super gross. Is it contagious?
I mean, no, but it's still going to affect me, and probably Rats too. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I haven't inspected him, but he was in there.
He's dead. No,
Don't.
Not that again. Sev's over in the background. No, he's not.
Right.
He's right there. You can see him.
He's still doing flips. Like,
He keeps coming back and then going back again.
why is the half-hour trip taking like 3 hours? Oh, God, I wanted to get out of the like cubicle scene. Like I wanted to prove my worth. I could do more than just sit at a desk and work all day, but then this. Like, why?
You see Razel's like darting his eyes, like not knowing what to say. He's like, I don't know. Did you try ripping some dirt on it?
And she stares at him for like a solid like 10 seconds, and I do value your insight, Razel. I mean, you've been on a lot more missions than I have, but you don't honestly think that works, right?
Worked every other time for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just rub some dirt on it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for next time. Yeah. So
he touches his head. He touches his head. Exactly.
Right.
Gets the coronavirus.
Damn.
Why are you like on this mission anyway? Like, I feel like this is almost below your pay grade, right?
Yeah. You're like one of those doctors, right? There's like the doctor-patient confidentiality thing. He like looks over his shoulder to look at Seth.
Yes.
So anything I tell you, you won't tell anybody else?
If you want it to be kept between us, and as long as it's not going to risk the mission, of course, then yes.
I don't foresee it risking the mission. What is my Anyway, so where to start? I'm trying to remember my own story that I wrote.
Trying to remember my life.
God, what did I do yesterday?
I really got to give up the drinking.
He says, I'm basically here so that my wife doesn't go to jail.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you're in that situation. Is she like in a lot of trouble?
Yeah. Fucking astral extractions. They basically hung her out to dry when it wasn't her fault.
I'm so sorry. If there's anything, I don't know what I could do to help, but if...
Well, the sooner we get this thing over... As soon as we get this mission over with, that's it. We're done.
Well, I'm ready for this mission to be over with too, to be honest, but... Wow, that has to be, like, hanging heavy on your mind and on your heart. I'm surprised you've been able to focus. You do seem to focus a lot.
Yeah. A lot.
He reaches down, plucks a flower out of the ground, and then eats it.
Oh, did we forget to mention that we found out that Vesk lay eggs?
We can find out right now in this conversation.
He eats an egg and then poops, or he eats a flower, poops out an egg.
Freaking Yoshi. It's like, if I tell you this, I think it might endanger the mission.
And then at some point in the future, Raquel's gonna jump off of Razel as he shoots an egg out of his butt. To just get the extra little bit to reach the next ledge. Go on with your serious roleplay now.
Yeah, now try.
This is super serious.
Are you having a hard time focusing?
No. I don't have a hard time focusing. It's not... No.
I just...
Nothing I can do for her there. Everything I do here is all that matters.
Well, if I'm being honest, I am glad you've opened up to me a little bit. Like, you don't have to worry. I won't tell anybody anything. But
Well, yeah. Well, if you do, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
See, it's things like that. That's where it could risk the mission. So maybe, like, dial that down a little bit.
Well, as long as you don't tell anybody.
We've established that.
We'll be fine.
Just, I think that there's an anger issue maybe we should discuss.
No. Maybe.
Think about it. I feel like it would be helpful.
I have a real hard time thinking. Look at my character sheet. It's an 8.
That's your hand. You do have a hard time thinking. Do you want to, like, zoom in to see how Rats is doing while we're having this awkward conversation?
Tokens for you too.
Oh, thank you.
Rats, you have made your way back down the path that you followed up north. You're heading southward towards Cloudside Community. Do you go through Cloudside, or do you kind of like just go around the perimeter? And are you hurrying to get back to the ship as fast as possible, or are you going to stop off?
I don't think I'm stopping I'm not stopping to talk to anybody.
Okay.
But I think once Rats gets out of sight of the rest of the crew, he kind of like ducks behind a building and just kind of like rests for a second and like maybe does like kind of some breathing exercise to calm himself down because of the stressful situation he just got out of. And also he's in a lot of pain. I took a lot of damage. I wasn't quite as bad as Raquel was, but I'm hurting really bad. So Rats takes a minute to himself to like calm himself. He's like leaned up against some crumbling building, and he's just and he's gonna take a moment to try and identify what happened to himself as well.
Oh, the detect affliction?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to know way more. She's going to be ready to, like, help him when he gets back. And he's like, shut up. I know.
I cured it.
I know.
I created a cure for this.
Sorry, 1 dose.
Oh, God damn. Let's see. It is the intelligence check. I fail. So, life science then?
Yes.
There you go.
27.
27. So yeah, you know exactly what this is, and it kind of helps you figure out what it was that you're fighting. This is called Writher infestation.
What is it called?
Writher, WRITHER infestation.
Okay.
It's like as you're sitting there, all of a sudden, like, you know, things are like flashing through your mind, kind of like Sherlock Holmes style, his mind palace, and you're just going through and you start just piecing together random pieces of information, and it like coalesces into this thing that you saw, that you fought, and you know that this is what you're suffering this disease from, and you know that if you don't take care of this soon, that these things are just going to build up inside your body and they're just going to explode out, killing you and immediately going after whoever happens to be around. So this has to weigh on you, knowing that if you don't deal with this, you're going to put your friends at risk. So, like, are you, like, in denial? Like, I got to hide this, I don't want to tell anybody about it? Or I need to be, you know, open and honest about this? Those are the kind of things that are running through your mind.
Did you already find out that you have rabies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to hide my rabies from you guys.
I knew about it.
And you're just going to blab to everyone.
No, I haven't yet.
Dr. Pace. You were about to, and I was like, oh, wait. wait. So, yeah. That's not good. Do I know my general time frame before these things bust out of my body?
You figure you probably got about a week.
Wonderful.
So obviously the medical equipment here is going to be big help.
I think this heals hit points.
Yeah. That would be cool if it actually worked the way we need it to.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Damn.
2 days from retirement.
So, yeah, Rats, like, basically have a week left to live.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't stop now. He takes a serum of healing, jabs it into his thigh. I think that's just a D8, right?
Yeah.
So
let's mark 1.
Heals himself for 2 hit points, trying to make himself feel any bit better.
It's expired
Mark
2
1.
days.
So Rats jabs the serum of healing into his thigh, does barely anything. So he just continues, like, holding his chest. And I'm going to cast invisibility on myself. So we just see him, like, vanish.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, as best I can, try and straight line my way to the ship without running into anything.
Okay. So you were kind of like on the northern edge of this community, and you make your way down southward, and then you beeline straight eastward to get back to where the docks are. You pass by where the fight was when you first arrived here. You make your way through, and you don't encounter anything. You remember you're kind of like you're right on this dividing line that runs like northwest to southeast. That's like the no man's land between these two warring factions of the Kish. And luckily you don't encounter anything. You make your way back out on the Emerald pad, and there sits the Good Intent.
Rats has, like, a moment of admiration as he sees the ship again. And then he remembers how bad the situation is that he's in, and he continues forward.
He's like, oh, I'm not leaving this place? Damn it.
You make your way forward, and you hear, like, the comms beep. Captain, I see that you have returned. Where is everybody else?
How can you see that? I'm invisible.
I can detect life signs.
You bastard. You smug bastard.
Thank you.
Jeeves, we need a quick rescue mission. Go ahead and get everything started up as I make it onto the bridge.
Aye, Captain. The doors open up, and you hurry up into the ship. They close up rapidly. You make your way to the bridge. Engines prepped and ready to go, Captain.
All right, let's do this quick and easy. And he, like, sits into the piloting seat, and he's like, man, Razel's got this ass groove all out of whack. He like shifts his butt around. And do I get to do piloting checks?
You do. So you take off relatively easily, plot your course towards the Broken Lands here. And as you near the building with the Securitech building on it, Captain, we are approaching the destination. I see the party members down there. Would you like to take the helm?
Hell yeah.
So I need you to make a piloting check as you try to pull this thing up right next to the island.
Okay. We're just, he's like, he takes over the helm and he's like, okay, we're just gonna ease her down nice and gently.
And we're laying on the grass and the symbol of SOS.
And just imagine, like, he's gonna crash into this thing and then it's gonna just start falling. Free falling.
Just gonna crash? Is that what you think?
Hey.
I'm just gonna casually crash and make this entire rock fall?
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, I got a 31 on my piloting check.
Damn,
I don't-
piloting.
I don't
Real
think
good.
So you bring you kind of go like underneath the island a little bit to bring the ship level, and you pull that ship right up to the edge, and there is 1 inch to spare.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how close you get that ship in.
Damn.
DC 30.
DC 30. Excellent, Captain. I think I would prefer you to be the new pilot. But don't tell Razel.
I think he knows deep down. I beep over the comms to the rest of the party. I'm like, all right, guys, go ahead and hop in. Your Uber's here.
What's Uber?
Shut up.
Come on, Sev, you've been quiet. Let's go.
Oh, man. I'm just sad, guys.
Guys, I'm Sev, and I'm sad.
I'm sad that the building started falling over. I thought that was a nice building.
That monster just wanted to give me a hug.
Perfect.
That's a spot on Sev.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think we nailed him.
Oh, God, did you?
Yeah.
3 times.
Okay. All right. I leave them behind to have this conversation and get on the ship.
I don't allow that, and I push her down.
What?
Push her off the side.
Yeah.
Somehow I knew she was going to tell people about my issues. Yeah, so you make your way through the airlock. You're back on board the Good Intent.
I go over to Rats and I'm like, hey, I've got some bad news.
Okay. Do you care to share your bad news?
I think you need to sit down for this.
I'm sitting. I'm in the pilot chair.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a good visual.
Well, if you would actually look at me, Raquel, instead of staring at the monitor.
I'm real weird at eye contact. So
It's strange since you're a therapist.
it's fine. No one ever notices. So Rats, I know you have the R word. We've discussed this before.
Yes.
You're also
What were the things called?
What diseases?
The disease that we have.
Writhing infestation.
Writher infestation
That's what it
and Nagian rabies.
What'd you call me?
Is this regarding the Writher infestation?
I knew it was an infestation. I didn't know what kind, but yeah, I think you know about it already?
Yes, I basically know everything.
Confidence. It suits you. So listen.
I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling very confident. If we can't take care of this, it's...
Yeah, I tried removing the infestation for myself with no luck, but I think I can succeed and help you. Do you mind?
No?
Y'all, I'm Felchy, and I have not had pop.
That's really gross. And also, I thought you said you were out of spells for that level.
I can't do it at another level. Never mind. I was going to cast it at a lower... Well, because, like, Mystic Cure or whatever, right?
No, Remove Affliction is level 3.
It has to be. Never mind. Yeah. So, Rats, I take back everything I said. I failed. But we have a week to take care of this, I think. I don't know. I could have just overheard you learn that information.
She's just losing all confidence in herself.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, Des, are you okay?
My stomach's throwing me off because I'm hearing belch.
You're not actually infected with this disease, okay?
Thank God.
We are playing a game, Des.
You're taking this too seriously. You're not going to die.
I'm really into the role play. I went and got infected so I could...
I just started eating mold, every kind of mold I could find. That's commitment.
But yeah, I just we're gonna get through this together, okay? And she's trying to comfort you, but you can tell she's
Rats is just staring at you like blank face, and it's obvious that you're the one that's like mostly worried. Like he's kind of resolved, like, if things don't go my way, I'm dead in a week.
Yeah.
But you're like, you still have some kind of hope that everything's gonna be okay. He's like looking at it factually, and you're like, oh man, we might be able to do this still.
Yeah, we're gonna. I've got your back.
Thank you.
So as Raquel is comforting herself through trying to comfort Rats, Jeeves pipes up, "Where to next, Captain?"
Well, I guess we gotta just set back down on the same pad as before.
Yeah,
there's not really.
There's really no clearing.
I set it down on this rock, and then we grapple back.
I was going to say, there's some massive rocks out there in the distance we could check out.
No.
What?
You guys are so bad.
I know.
I have rabies and some kind of mold infestation.
Let's go sightseeing on these rocks.
Yeah.
Well, let's
good.
just go check out some floating rocks.
You know, we're going to die, so let's just spend our last few days hopping from rock to rock.
Want you guys go to the beach?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the only clear landing area.
I land on top of the temple found.
Okay.
Crush it.
Game over.
I think that's where we're headed to next, right? Temple found?
I think so.
We are.
Right?
Okay, so we're going to we'll head back to the landing pad and probably just rest up in the ship.
Yeah, I'm
Does
fine
that
with that.
sound good with everyone?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
You may rest inside.
What do
of
you
me.
think, Sev?
Oh, God. I'm sad.
So
Why can't we stay at the community center? I want to talk to that.
I want a 5-star hotel, please.
What was that? What was her name?
Tizal.
Tizal. I want to talk to Tizal about religion and stuff.
I need to go pray for a while.
Sev, are you okay?
No.
You want to go lay down?
Yes.
Okay. You can go lay down.
Can I lay
I
in the
do
captain's
that.
quarters?
No.
Oh. I'm sadder.
I like this set better.
Ryan is going to listen, and he's going to be like, I hate you all.
I'm not coming back. Assholes.
I can't wait until he listens to this. He's going to be so mad.
Or his girlfriend's going to listen to it first.
Oh, yeah, she's going to start texting him about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
And
wait. Oh, my God.
Mary's gonna
Mary,
be like, hey, Ryan, they roasted your ass.
Oh, I just snorted. Gross. All right.
Jesus.
So you spend the night in the ship. It's got to be kind of comforting just to be back in your home, away from home, instead of sleeping. You spent the night in Cloud's like community. You spent the night on Eox in some random hut out in the middle of nowhere. So this has got to be a nice thing for you to come back home.
Down in base. That one base on that asteroid.
Yeah, I forgot about that. The star of your spine.
Yeah.
So you rest up for the night.
Hey, you guys ever wonder what Samantha's up to?
I do every single day.
I got
Sorry. The way you said that, it was so genuine.
It's like I do, and then his hand slowly goes
Oh,
down
no.
to his crotch.
Then picks up an egg. This is me and Samantha's baby.
Oh shit!
Wow, things took a turn.
Brown chicken, brown cow. So you have a night's rest. You wake up the next day.
Hey, next one.
Heyo. You hear the chiming from the computer. Boom, 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 boom. Good morning, everyone. Coffee is ready.
Oh, thank God.
Perfect.
Yeah. So what's the plan now? Everybody's feeling rested. Everybody at full HP.
While I'm like resting and stuff, I am also examining that hollow plate that we took off of the thing from the Hall of Ghosts.
Yes. A maze of ghosts.
Maze of Ghosts.
Okay. And you're just trying to. What are you trying to do with it?
I'm just trying to learn the technology.
Okay.
It's a ancient civilization, but this stuff is very advanced. So I'm like trying to learn all the I'm like, how did these people get to this point in technology and then revert back to like a tribal state, basically?
True. That is strange. How that
So
would
he's
happen.
like very interested in all of the high tech stuff that they have just laying around.
And have you been working on this, like looking at it in like your spare time, like every chance you get?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say that after a time that you are able to like have tinkered with this long enough that you've been able to repair it, you've smoothed out the dents from Razel smashing the thing, and this is like a very high tech projector. You notice that there were some errors in the code, and you've gotten it to the point where it's working now, and you see that just over the thousands and thousands of years that the code had degraded, and if you spent some time with it, you would be able to repair it, fixing it. You see that originally, that from walking through the Maze of Ghosts, that all the other projections that you saw were like pre-recorded, and this one had an anomaly which kind of made it sentient. Originally, as you parse through, you see words like city official. Eventually, you settle on the fact that this creature was the mayor here. And you feel like, from what you've heard from the community, that this is like one of the central people as they make their way through the Hall of Ghosts. This guy was kind of the one that was giving them their fortune, if you will. So you are able to fix this thing, and if you applied it to a power source, you'd be able to project this particular creature again if need be.
That's super cool. Would I be able to incorporate this device into my level 3 portable computer?
In order to power it?
Yeah.
In order to use it? Yeah, it's going to drain your battery pretty quickly, but you could use it for a short time, yes.
Okay. I would like to attempt to hook up the projector to the ship's power. Maybe try and rig up like a kill switch. And I would like to try and talk to the official.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
So you go down to the engineering room,
Yeah.
and you set this up, you get the projector going. It takes you about an hour or so to come up with the linkages between the old technology and the new technology. And you're able to get this going. You fire it up, and an image of the mayor appears. And it looks at you and says, "Greetings."
I assume I have pulled everyone else down here.
Yeah, if you want everybody.
Okay. Just as a precaution, I have multiple layers of precaution. The kill
Okay.
switch. My teammate's here to punch him into submission once again. Rats looks at him for a moment, like inquisitively, and he says, "Are you feeling better?"
It seems I am. It was a strange sensation, but now I feel whole again.
Okay. My name's Rats. What is your name?
My name is Doshiko. I am Mayor of Istabak.
You were.
I do not understand.
Mr. Mayor, this is going to be a tough thing to hear, but Istamak has been in shambles for some time.
I do not understand. It is a thriving metropolis. We have done much work here. The city is more vibrant than ever.
Can I walk him over to like a porthole or something in the side of the ship?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm like, here, just take a look. I show him the other hover pads, how they're just in shambles, destroyed. This was the only one that even is close to being functioning.
You see the mayor, he's looking out, and his mouth is agape. It seems like just moments ago, this place have we been attacked? What is happening here?
Does it seem like he knows he's a hologram?
No, he doesn't. It just seems like he's experiencing this as a person.
This is going to be even more rough to hear.
Yeah, this is... Here, maybe you should sit down. I point him to one of the, stools in the engineering room.
Raquel looks over at Rats and kind of winks yeah, you know what to do in this situation, because I just tried to sit you down for a hard talk.
He goes, I get you. How is your relationship with your father? And he winks back at her.
Perfect.
My father is dead.
Well, the funny thing is, so are you.
He glances down at his elongated fingers and touches his face, and I don't feel dead. How am I able to speak to you?
Well, I guess maybe it's an assumption on my part, but were you always a hard light hologram?
Looks at you confused and says, but I am Kish. The blood that flows through me is Kish.
I point over to the projector that I've rigged up to the ship, and I was like, that's what's keeping you alive right now.
He laughs, and that is a holographic projector. We use those for all sorts of things. Clearly, I am not a hologram. I don't understand why all of these strange questions. I am the mayor of this city. I deal with day-to-day operations. I have made this place thrive. The citizens here, they are thriving. They're building lives here. And then you show me this trick. Perhaps this is all deceit. Perhaps that holographic projector is how you made the illusion of the city in shambles.
Well, if you oversee the day-to-day here, you've done a really bad job, Mr. Mayor.
I think I've had enough of this conversation. Am I being held hostage?
In a manner of sorts. You don't really have free reign. I assume that you're going to be tethered to this.
This just seems like a dream. And come to think of it, none of you are Kish. What have you done with the rest of us?
They're still Kish, but not in the way that you would remember. He keeps Rats keeps looking over at everyone else, maybe they have a point to elucidate things to make this easier.
What is it that you want from me?
We came here for information, and in an altered state, I would have to say, you attacked us while we were looking for that information. I thought maybe if I was able to fix you and talk to you, you could help us.
Well, I am happy to help, as long as it helps my people. But if there is something nefarious going on with you, I will not have part of it. I'd rather die than assist some people that are going to cause a detriment to my society.
Are you building that weapon?
I do not know what you are talking about.
Sense motive. I don't have very good sense motive. Please, someone else roll. I got an 11.
Can I pick up on it? Like, just on it?
Yeah, you're standing there.
It was almost a 20.
Christ.
It was almost a 20.
14.
Yeah, mine's an 18 with my 2.
Plus 16?
Yeah.
Raquel, you can kind of pick up that he's not being completely forthcoming with you.
I got an 11.
You don't know.
I'm like, fair.
With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, you don't want to see your people suffer, and you don't want to see the civilization get lost or destroyed, but you are building a weapon.
He shifts uncomfortably in his seat and says, "We build many weapons here, so I would not have any clue as to what you are referring to specifically. Our aim here is to protect ourselves, and so I don't have any qualms with building weapons, but I will not divulge secrets to aliens that I just met. Surely you understand that I'm trying to protect my people."
I understand that, but at the risk of every one of your people dying, along with the rest of this world, the universe...
We will not die.
Mr. Mayor, your people, he emphasizes your people, are dead. They died thousands of years ago. Their descendants are the only people that's left, and they've grown up in shambles of your society. If you want to help them, you need to help us.
Assuming that this preposterous statement that my people are no longer alive is true, how am I supposed to help you?
She goes to slap some sense into him to prove that he is a hologram.
He goes to dodge the hit, but does not, and you go right through him, and he winces, opens his eyes back up. This look comes across his face, confusion, and then I don't understand. How could this be possible? And he goes over to the window and looks out again. This is strange. I don't know how I've been brought here. I don't know what has happened, but I will tell you what I can, but I will not divulge secrets that could endanger my people. So what is it that you need to know?
That's a good question.
Listen, I can't reiterate this enough. We are not here to hurt your people, but they are hurting themselves because of the situation they're in. They're at war with each other. So I think it's in your best interest, if you really care about what's remaining of the Kish, to give us any information that you can.
I will do so under a condition.
And that is?
That you take me to see the Kish that are here now.
She looks at Rats like more of, is that even possible?
It's possible, but I can't guarantee you a lot of time.
I'm willing to risk it.
Well, we could just bring them here instead of taking them, right?
Could we fly over, low enough so that he could see them?
They can just walk here to the ship.
Yeah, I don't want all those people in my... I don't want all those dirty people in my ship.
Just what's her name? What's her name? I already forgot it again.
Tizal.
Yeah,
Tizal.
That one. What information are we trying to find? The location of this weapon, right?
Well, I mean, Razel's the one that...
Yeah, because he
was asking if they had anything to do with this.
That's why we're here, is to look for the weapon. So that's the only thing he knows about. So he just assumed that's what they had.
And my thing is, because he did say that they built many weapons, he most likely, I would think, know which one we're talking about. And if they built it,
super powerful.
And if they built it, they should know how to disassemble and deactivate it.
Yeah. More importantly, the location.
I really wanted to know the history of this place, which sucks because they wrote this character to be like, oh, I'm real. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, you want to know the time between the end of it and to now.
Yeah.
But all he knows is before the end of the civilization.
Yeah.
Well, I would even I would just like to know, what caused everything they were thriving and what caused them to fall into this.
My guess is weapons.
Thanks for your guess, Des. That's very helpful.
I'm just saying, everything's destroyed.
Take me to my people.
How about we bring your people?
I guess I guess we could bring one Kish here, the leader, to meet with you.
Do so, and if she speaks to your worthiness, I will answer your questions as best as I can. He looks around at each one of you.
It's very progressive of you to assume that the leader's a she.
Yeah, I was about to say something.
You've got a deal.
I will see you next week.
All right. Nice.
That was something.
Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.